Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna and today we're going to go on January releases. It's kind of funny because I've been kind of going back and forth between this video because I feel like I had done this book and but then I feel like I haven't done this video, so it's like back and forth, but I can finally say I have not finished, I have not done this video, so I can't believe 2025 is here. It's wild. So let's get on with the goodies. So my first book is Mystery Royale by Caitlin Cavalaggia. So this is like the Inheritance Games meets Hotel Magnifique, which I have both of them. Can't say I liked it. So the Inheritance Games, I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it could have been better. So yeah, I never just know. So this is the only thing 16-year-old Mallory Prudence has left of her mom is a warning. One if the strange finds you. But mysterious warnings don't pay the bills or help take care of her sick gran, and they certainly don't make her miserable after school job any more bearable when unexpected letters start appearing in peculiar places, sealed in bags of dog food and hidden in the refrigerator. Mallory knows she can avoid them to heed her mother's warning, but her curiosity thinks otherwise. She uncovers an invitation from Stuart-Mere Estate to compete in the game of Mystery Royale for the chance at a sizable inheritance. Busy with the prospect of billions, Mallory enters the game only to unearth the true prize. The illusionary magical properties of Javier Stuart-Mere, a recluse without an heir. A recluse who was expected to keep his magic in the family, especially when there isn't enough for each member. What the prize with killing for the game is simple. Be the first to solve the mystery who killed Xavier Stuart-Mere. 1 week full of lavish parties dripping with enchantments in the mansion brimming with clues of the past and everyone a suspect. To win, Mallory will need to untangle to twist the family web and decide who she can trust. So that is definitely the Inheritance Games way more. So just because of all the inheritance and all that, but it's already out and it came on January 7th. So that was quite literally 2 days ago. Grab your copy. And this one also came out 2 days ago, January 7th, and that is Breath of the Wild. Nope, we're not talking about Zelda here. Oh my gosh. Breath of the Dragon by Fauna Lee and Shannon Lee. Oh my gosh. Speaking of Zelda, have you played Breath of the Wild? Let me know. 16-year-old June dreams of proving his worth as a warrior in the Elite Guardians tournament held every 6 years to entrust the magical scroll of heaven to a new protector. Eager to prove his skills, June hopes that a win will restore his father's pride, righting a horrible mistake that caused him banishment from his home, mother, and twin brother. But June's father strictly forbids him from participating. He believes there is no future in June honing his skills as a warrior, especially considering June is not a birth-marked, born with a patch of dragon scales and blessed with special abilities like his twin. Determined to be the next guardian, June stows away in the wagon of Chang and his daughter Ren, performers on the way to the capital where the tournament will take place. My next book is Daughter of Chaos, and it's the #1 book in the Dark Pantheon, and it is by A.S. Webb. For mortals to be free, the gods must fall. In ancient Greece, mortals suffer under tyranny of the gods, forced to sacrifice the food they depend on, their worldly possessions, and even each other at the whims of the 12. But an ancient prophecy speaks of hope, of one who will set humankind free. On the island of Naxos, Danya, a fisherman's daughter, develops strange powers tied to a mysterious tree bearing golden fruit. Driven from her home, she seeks guardians from the oracle, but finds only more questions and whispers of a secret network of believers who have long been awaiting her arrival. Comes out on January 14. My next book is A Language of Dragons by S. F. Williamson. Every act of translation requires sacrifice. Welcome to Bletchley Park with Dragons. Launched in 1923, dragons soared through the skies and protests erupted on the streets, but Vivian Feather Swallow isn't worried. She's going to follow the rules, get an internship studying dragon languages, and make sure her little sister never has to miss growing up to the class. By midnight, Viv has started a civil war. With her parents arrested and her sister missing, all of the safety Viv has worked for workforce collapsing around her, so when a lifeline is offered in the form of a mysterious job, she grabs it. Arriving at Bletchley Park, Viv discovers that she has been recruited as a codebreaker, helping the war effort. If she succeeds, she and her family can all go home again. If she doesn't, they'll all die. At first, Viv believes that her challenge of discovering the secrets of a hidden dragon language is doable, but the more she learns, the more she realizes that the bubble she's grown up in isn't as safe as she thought, and eventually Viv must win. What war is she really fighting? That was kind of a weird sentence. I feel like they named must win what war. Because it kind of just leaves, like, and eventually Viv must, and then what war is she really fighting? And question mark. That's kind of a weird sentence. And so when it came out on January 2nd. My next book is The Stolen Queen by Fiona Davies. Egypt 1936, when anthropology student Charlotte Cox is offered a coveted spot on an archaeological dig in Egypt's Valley of the Kings. She leaps at the opportunity, but after the unbearable tragedy strikes, Charlotte knows the future will never be the same. New York City, 1978. 18-year-old Annie Jenkins is thrilled when she lands an opportunity to work for an iconic former Vogue fashion editor Diana Freeland, who was in the midst of organizing the famous Met Gala hosted at the museum and known across the city as the Party of the Year. Though Annie soon realizes she will have her work cut out for her, scrambling to meet Diana's capricious demands and exacting standards. Meanwhile, Charlotte, now leading quiet life as associate curator of the Met Celebrating Department of Egyptian Art, wants little to do with the upcoming gala. She consumed with her research on Hathor, a rare female pharaoh dismissed by most other Egyptologists as unimportant. That is, until the night of the gala, when one of the Egypt's art collection's most valuable artifacts was missing. And then aside, Hathor's legendary curse might be a reawakening. So, Night of the Museum 2.0? Just a thought. I love that movie. And everybody came out on January 7th. Speaking of Egypt, I know I keep saying this, but I might, hopefully, I'm hoping this year, I might find that I will go to Egypt in December. Because there were a lot of rules being changed for Egypt. You have to, the first rule was it cost $150 to get a visa, which is insane. But now they completely reduced it to $25 for a visa. So I don't know what is real anymore at this point because of the constant change. But I hope it's $25 for a visa. Sign me up, boy. Why not? So, obviously we will be going with the tour guide just because of what Egypt is. But yeah, it should be so fun regardless. I kind of have a thing against tour guides. I feel like they're rushing us. I just want to sit here and enjoy the historic site for what it is, not being rushed to the next one. So, I don't know, maybe that's just me, but for these kind of countries, I feel like we have to have a tour guide. So, unfortunately, but I'm hoping it will still be fun regardless. But anyways, my next book is being used by Pharaoh Rachan. The untold story of the 5 muses from Disney's Hercules is revealed. The muses narrating Hercules' story, now in this novel, living in a quiet seaside village with their overprotective mother, teenage sisters Calliope, Cleo, Melpomene, Terpsichore, and Thalia, talented performers with no audience. If Kali had a way, she would pursue her dream of writing epic stories in the city of Thebes. For family comes first, and as the eldest, she would never leave her beloved sisters behind. Then, unfolding a disastrous public music performance, their mother reveals a shocking secret. She is Menmosian, the goddess of memory, and nearly for 2 decades she's been on the run from the gods of Mount Olympus, desperate to keep her daughter safe from their machiniers. Before she can share more, she is kidnapped. And though the girls don't know it yet, the villain pulling the strings is none other than Hades, fury god of the underworld. Under Kali's leadership, the sisters embark on a journey to save their mother, to learn more about their own divine origins, but the path ahead is filled with mythical trials and tribulations, and they will need to rely on both their individual talents and the strength of the sisterhood to ensure that they ascend from zeros to heroes, or more accurately, heroines. Of course it's Hades, who else is a villain? Come on. I'm just kidding. And it already came out on January 7th. My next book is No Place Left to Hide by Megan Rowley. To Brooke, image is everything. She works hard to maintain perfect grades, perfect looks, and perfect life, especially after the incident that threatened all. Getting into her junior university puts her that much closer to a fresh start. How can she say no to celebrating with all her classmates? Hanging out with her crush by the bonfire is the perfect end to the night, except it isn't the end. An old truck starts aggressively tailing Brooke and her best friend on the isolated road toward home. Someone thinks they know the truth about the incident, and they want supper turns all out in the open. This terrifying drive is about to bring up Brooke's worst fear if she survives it. It already came out January 7th. My next one is Our Winter Monster by Denise Aberhoney. For the last year, Holly and Brian have been out of sync. Neither can forget what happened that one winter evening. Neither can forget what's happened since. Tonight, Holly and Brian race towards Pine Brook, New York, trying to outrun the blizzard on their way to the ski village getaway. They hope they will save the relationship, but soon they lose control of the car and then of themselves. Now a Sheriff Kendra Brook is getting calls about the couple in trouble, along with reports of Blue, the mysterious creature rampaging through town, leaving a trail of crushed cars, wrecked buildings, and mangled bodies in the snow. The Kendra, who lost another couple to the snow just 7 weeks ago, the danger feels personal, but not as personal as it feels to Holly and Brian, who are starting to see the past, the present, and themselves in a monstrous new light. It comes out on January 28th. My next one is At the Bottom of the Garden by Camellia Bliss. Clara Woods is a killer and perfectly fine with it too, so what if she takes a couple of lives to make her own a little better? At the bottom of her garden is a flower bed long overgrown where her late husband rested in peace, or so she always thought. Then the girls arrive. Lily and Violet are her nieces, recently orphaned after their affluent parents died on an ill-fated anniversary trip. In accordance with the parents' will, the sisters are to go to their closest relative, who just so happens to be Clara. Despite having no interest in children, Clara agrees to take them, hoping to get her hands on some of the girls' assets, not just to bolster her dwindling fortune, but also to establish what hopes will be her legacy, a line of diamond jewelry. There's only one problem. Violet can see the dead man at the bottom of the garden. She can see all of Clara's ghosts and call them back into existence. Soon Clara is plagued by her victims and at war with the gifted girls in her care. Lily and Violet have become liability and know far more than they should. Comes out on January 28th. My next book is The Deliverer by Allison Ames. When Andrew and Dante's half-brother Cameron attacks their father and robs him of a priceless treasure map, he leaves him a shell of the pirate captain he once was. Now Andrew's only aim in life is to kill Cameron, retrieve her father's map, and claim the treasure herself. But her plans have fallen, and a sudden surplus of magic in the world is causing ancient sea monsters to awaken. Once yet, Angel discovers that the ship she's been chasing for almost a year now is captained by a ghost who has been impersonating Cameron while Cameron himself is missing. It already came out on January 7th. My next book is Immortal by Sulan Tan. What the gods did not give us, I would think. As the heir to Tianxia, Lian knows she must ascend the throne and renew her kingdom's pledge to serve the immortals who once protected them from a vicious enemy. But when she is poisoned, Lian's grandfather steals an enchanted lotus to save her. Enraged at his betrayal, the immortal queen commands a powerful god of water attack Tianxia. Upon her grandfather's death, Lian ascends a precarious throne, vowing to end the kingdom's obligation to the immortals. When she is summoned to the immortal realm, she seizes the opportunity to learn their secrets and to form a tenuous alliance to safeguard her people, all with the ones whom she would fear and mistrust the most, the ruthless god of war. As they are drawn together, a treacherous attraction ignites between them, one she has to resist to not endanger all she is fighting for. It already came out January 7th. And my next one is, it says it came out on January 1st, that is Gods and Game Master by Rosalia Munda, but I still see no summary whatsoever. But basically, in the reviews it says, the retelling of the Trojan War pitched as why Circe meets Ready Player One, empowers two of Troy's most well-known tragic figures to rewrite. So yeah, that is what it is. Unfortunately, it's kind of weird because January 1st was a while ago, but yeah. So anyways, those are all the books I want to read for this month. Let me know what books you're excited for January's releases, and please like, comment, subscribe so you'll be notified every time I post. I will see you on my next one. Bye!